homesteading to prepping to common horse sense, we are College Hill Farm. Welcome back to College Hill Farm. What I've got here is a pair of cheap made in China scissors from the dollar store. Now I need them to cut. I need them to cut stuff all the time. They cut paper just fine. Okay, but I'm all the time needing to cut stuff like muslin and hemp and stuff like that. Well, if you put them up against a sock, they cut a little bit, but won't hardly cut nothing. So I want to know, can you sharpen a pair of these stainless steel scissors, these kitchen shears from the dollar store, enough to cut cloth with them? So let's look at how to sharpen a pair of scissors and see if these will hold that edge. Here is our kitchen shears. Of course, they say stainless China right there. It's just old dollar store kitchen shears. Now, they've never been sharpened. I've never tried to sharpen them. They're used for a little bit of everything. So I'm going to show you how to sharpen a pair of scissors. Okay, using these. All scissors sharpen the same way. Now, this side is smooth flat. That's the inner portion of the scissors. Okay, they're all just smooth flat. On the other side, they have a bevel. Now, these have a tooth pattern. But to be honest, if you look at that, the tooth pattern don't go all the way to the end. Really, the end is not toothed at all. On the other side, you'll see a little bit of a bevel here, but then there's an extreme bevel right there. Okay, that extreme bevel is what we want to work on. Now, what I like to use to start with is just your standard triangular file. Okay, there are still tool marks on these. So what I want to do is I want to just take that file and just go right down this until I get those tool marks rubbed off. And I'm holding the file at an angle. Let me turn it up here so you can kind of see the angle. I'm holding the file at an angle. You can move the file back and forth until you find the angle that the scissors are on, and I'm holding the file at that angle and just running it right down. Taking those tool marks out. Okay, now let's try the other side. See the other side, how it is? So I'm just going to take and set it on that angle. Just let the file run right down it. Hear how it quits? Hear how it doesn't sound off now? Now, doing that. Now I'm just going to take a medium Arkansas stone. Okay, lay this down and put the Arkansas stone on it flat up, so that it just rubs that back. And this is the inside where they come together. That edge is feeling pretty sharp. So, do a couple more licks with it, just to flatten everything down. Okay, that edge is feeling a lot sharper. Do the same thing on the other side. Never driving into the sharpness, always driving away from it. Now, let's see if that is going to be capable of cutting cloth. Looky there. Those sharpened right up like nobody's business. See again. Tongue, okay. That would cut muslin. Let's cut some heavier cotton here. Look at that. So you can take these little cheap, I think these are $3 at the dollar store. When you get them, they come not sharp enough to do this. Here's another pair. Okay. See, they're not sharp enough to do that when they come. But you can take and in just a few minutes with a little triangular file, it's unbelievable how fast these will sharpen up. It's unbelievable how quick these little old cheap things, let me get back there, sharpen up. Okay? Cheap scissors from the dollar store, and they sharpen just fine. Now, there's a range of scissors, okay? The best ones are the all metal. This is metal, the handle's metal, okay? There's a screw in it and a nut on the other side. This kind right here is not even made with a bevel, okay? This is a Westcott pair. You know, Westcott's generally a good pair of scissors. But I'm not impressed with these whatsoever. They probably, I don't know what we gave for them. We probably bought them at a flea market. I buy everything at the flea market. Probably bought them at the flea market. They're fine for paper, but you can't sharpen them. Okay, you can sharpen on them all day long and you're not going to get anywhere, because when it's time to cut cloth, they just spread apart because these are so thin. Okay, so scissors like this, don't waste your time sharpening them. Throw them in the garbage and go get another pair. Okay, don't waste your time. These kitchen shears, you can sharpen them, and you can sharpen them to where you can cut cloth with them relatively easily. And that's how you sharpen a pair of scissors. Now, if you like this stuff, this homesteading, do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on out to the channel and subscribe. We do this homesteading stuff every week, sometimes 1, sometimes 5 videos. Just depends on what's going on in the homestead that week. Now, if you hit the little bell when you come to the channel, it'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload every Sunday. Now, with that being said, it's time for me to get on to the next thing.